Hello, what's up guys? This is Michael from Project A3. Today I will review one of the most beautiful IM in my opinion. It is the Tanchjim Hana. So special thanks for Tanchjim for sending me this sample unit. It is a really beautiful IM. Even the packaging and the case shows how aesthetic they are. Sometimes even feels quite feminine, you know what I mean. Even the name Hana means flower in Japanese. Okay, without further ado, let's start the review. So let's start with the build and fit. It is made of stainless steel and they do feels heavy. And I bet they will last long, but not the paint. Even it has warning in the case regarding the paint job. So it has 2-pin connector and a springy cable. Not gonna lie, it is written that it is using a high quality oxygen-free cable, but for me it doesn't look really promising. And then also about the fit, I have seen some complaint about this kind of Tanchjim fit. This part is really short, the nozzle part is really short, but I found that it fits perfectly in my ears easily. And it is small, it has no sharp edges, and maybe the only problem with a lot of people only this very short nozzle. But personally, in my small Asian ears, I have no problem with it. Now for the sound part, I will use my i5 XDSD as my main source, and here's the song list. Okay, before you hear Hana, make sure that you have a decent source, because my phone and my BTR3K and also X10 actually cannot give justice to this Hana, so only my i5 XDSD can. So Hana sounds really clean and clear in my ears. Some people call it shouty. Yes, I hear some reviews say that Hana is shouty, but not me. The shoutiness only comes in high volume. Without the shoutiness, they sound mild V-shaped with emphasis and on the bass and the upper mid, and also they have a noticeable roll-off in the treble. Let's start from the low notes, which is amazing. Hana can reach the sub-bass effortlessly without being overly emphasized. So let's try Imagine Dragons, Liar, or Somo, right? When the bass drop in the refrain, whoa, damn, that is so satisfying, let me tell you that. The bass is not really big actually, but the quality is really good. Again, in the right source and obviously in the good recording. And then for the mid-range, yes, I need to be honest that it sometimes could get a little bit shouty in high volume again. But in my normal volume, I can't really hear the shoutiness actually. And let me tell you, hearing finely recorded female vocal through a clean source using this Hana, it is really like a fine dining date. It is quiet, clean and romantic, but vivid and clear. So yes, I need to say that you need to try them with a clean source and try them across What Are You Doing on New Year's Eve, you know that song? And you'll hear what I mean. It is romantic, clean and clear. As for the treble part, I need to confess that it is my least favorite part, to be honest, because the shoutiness is the worst in this part. Sometimes the cymbal crash, flute, violin, brass instruments, they could sound quite harsh in a not very good recording. But again, this is only happen in bad recording at high volumes. Also, Hana have a good soundstage, have good technicality when it comes to soundstage and separation. It has a wider than average width with a good amount of depth. Also, thanks to how clean they are, the separation level is actually one of the best at its price. I really like them. Now, how will they compare to some of my similarly priced IM? It is also the well-known IM the Moondrop KXXS. KXXS is quite famous because of how balanced they sound, thanks to its Harman target frequency response. Okay, KXXS, yes, they sound more balanced. I can feel that. I cannot hear shoutiness from KXXS at all. And overall, it is definitely smoother and warmer than the Hana. But Hana has better bass depth, and it is really a lot cleaner, although thinner. So the upper mid-range is more forward in Hana. Both have rolled off upper treble, but Hana, yes, it is more shouty, while KXXS is smoother. But here's the note. With a right song and right source, for me, Hana's level is definitely above KXXS. Yes, even though KXXS is more balanced again, but somehow it sounds more dirty. It is not as clean as Hana. And how they compare to the Nature Sound NS5. Compared to the Nature Sound NS5, Hana is again, it is more clean. I think that cleanness is one of the best traits of Hana. But yes, in NS5 it is smoother, even though the NS5 sounds more compressed in dynamic range compared to Hana. So here are the pros, cons, and our final score. At the end, if you meet the requirements, good recording, clean source, also not too high volume, Hana is a really good IM at its price point. They really sounds clean, and the bass texture is just really good. So that's all. If you have any question, please write down in the comment. And if you like today's review, please give like and subscribe. I'm Michael from Project A3. See you next time. Bye bye.